Welcome to the Rocket Rewind, the show where we get together and talk about things that matter, things that are interesting, and shit that might just blow your mind. Yeah, they're our opinions, and you don't have to like them. We might not like yours either, but feel free to share them in the live chat. This is America, where we have free speech, cancel culture, Karens and Darrens, all working together in such super sweet harmony. Yeah, right. Sometimes the things we talk about might help restore our faith in humanity, but all too often it's going to be stuff that might piss you off like it does us. Make sure you have your grown-up panties on and come join the conversation. Oh yeah, and make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. You don't want to miss this weekly dose of provocative discussion. The Rocket Rewind, Sundays at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Let's get into it. Viewer discretion is advised.
What up?
What's up, everybody?
Happy Sunday.
It's here. It's almost over.
Yeah. Man, it's been one of them damn weeks for me, man. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Before we get started, let me give a little shout out to our cast member here, Jamie H. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. I'd be like that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Look, every little bit does help. No jokes. So before the show started, I was giving them a rundown on how my life is basically falling apart over here. I just had my roof replaced on the house thanks to wind damage here in North Alabama. You know, I'm one of thousands of roof replacements that's had to happen recently up in this area. And so got all that done in the nick of time, because if it wasn't done, my insurance wasn't going to renew on August the 7th, which is tomorrow, is my annual renewal date, and they're not going to renew with the roof that's out of whack. So we were in a rush to get that done. Best Choice Roofing was the company I used to get that done. They rearranged some things on their schedule, got it done. Thank God, saved my ass on that. And I had to climb out on part of my roof out of one of my windows today and and I'm scared of heights. That was a major undertaking. I had to pray to Jesus and all kind of stuff before, during, and after all that. But I had to replace one of those faux shutters on the side of our windows. It blew off as it ended up miles from here probably. Anyway, replaced that, didn't die. Hallelujah. Then I was telling them right before we got started, it seems like my air conditioner upstairs is going out because I'm sitting at 80-degree temps right now here in my office. So expect a short show. I'm burning up, and Steve's got a hot date at a diner with some good food. So
Greasy spoons.
yeah. So all right, let's run through here real quick. Taylor Tonch is here. What's up, Taylor? Good to see you. There's Keeson all the way from Hawaii. How's it going? Megan, of course, is here. She's hanging out with us in high definition. Yeah.
High def.
Yes, that's right. High def. Of course, Jamie H is here. John Wayne is here. I always forget what was John Wayne, the actor. What was he referred to?
The Duke.
The Duke. Yes, John Wayne, the Duke. What's up, John Wayne? Welcome to the stream. Of course, there's Steve, the body man, hanging out with us, also in high definition.
That's right.
And Thomas Johnson's here. What's up, Thomas? Good to see you. Sean Chasson, what's up, buddy? Our buddy Sean's hanging out with us. Blade Studios is here. How you doing, Blade? Welcome to the stream. Chris Talbert, moderator to the stars. I think Chris probably moderates about 250 YouTube channels, something like that. I'm surviving there, Thomas. I'm surviving, man. It could be worse. It could be worse. John Daynard's here. What's going on, John? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. So, I didn't give y'all fair warning about this one, and I haven't seen it yet either. But I just happen to remember we never reviewed this one, and I want to check this video out. Real estate agent caught drinking milk straight from the carton out of a homeowner's fridge.
Oh, at least she wasn't drinking out of her husband's. Never mind.
Yeah, for real. We're probably gonna get an ad here. This is on WAFF's website, but the original source was Liska Fullerton, Local News X, TMX. Let's see if we get a. Oh no, we're not. Here we go. Let's look at this, cuz. All right. Well, when your real estate agent shows up wearing shorts,
That's bad news already.
yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like my dad's shorts. I mean, my cargo shorts. But if I was a real estate agent, I don't know that I'd be showing up in shorts to sell a house.
Chances are those people aren't even home.
I mean, jeans and a polo. I'd do that. I'd be that kind of real estate agent. Jeans and a polo.
His Sperry's.
You know, that'd be me. Steffi, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. ATL Transparency News. Good to see you. Yeah, you from Georgia?
Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Is this dude gonna drink the Mountain? What happened here? Yeah, it froze up.
Here he goes.
Wait, hold on. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. What the fuck, man?
Ew.
Man, that's just...
Ew.
Hold on. Yep, even worse. You low down, slimy bastard, you.
He put it back. Well, obviously put it back in. But...
Oh, now it's like.
Why couldn't he get? If he was going to take some of the milk, which he should have done, he could have grabbed the glass.
Well,
no,
I mean,
that's too easy.
What?
Who does that, man?
He does.
I mean, first off, so that is like a huge pet peeve of like 99% of people.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drink milk straight out of the carton and stick it back in the fridge.
It's like sticking your whole mouth in the damn bottle.
Right? Yeah, you might as well stick your finger down in there and be like.
It's kind of like double dipping a chip.
Yeah.
You don't
That's
double dip the
that,
chip.
A little kid would do maybe, but not a grown adult.
Yeah, exactly. And then not even his house, his fridge, or his milk. You know, that's what makes it even worse.
Milk ain't always cheap either.
Christ. No, man. This was from last year. This was from July. It just came out. You know, it just made news, whatever. But this was from July of 2022. If the oh, and you know what makes it even better?
What's that?
He's from Canada, eh?
Hey, we know some Canadians.
Yeah, we know
Yes,
a couple
we
of
do.
Canadians. So according to so this is from Kamloops, British Columbia, I guess. I don't know. Canadian real estate agent has been fined thousands of dollars after he was caught on camera drinking a client's milk straight from the carton last year.
Wait, they fined him for that?
Yeah, according to a settlement published last week by the British Columbia Financial Services Authority, real estate agent Mike Rose must pay a penalty of about $15,000 and enforcement expenses of about $1,900 for behavior that did not align with the Real Estate Services Act. The incident happened at a home on July 16th, 2022.
That must have been a really delicious mouthful of milk.
It better be.
I hope it was worth it there, bruh.
That's the most expensive swallow of milk you ever had.
Came out the other end, and $1,500 later, here you are.
So,
wow.
$15,000, not $1,500.
Kamloops is on the western coast of Canada, just above Washington State.
Oh, that explains it.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not a big fan of pants either, Sean. I wear shorts a lot too. It actually feels kind of funny if I wear pants now because I do wear shorts so often. Now, if I'm outside in the blistering cold, I'm going to put some jeans on, And if it's really cold, I might even put me some long johns on underneath it. I can't wear shorts in the wintertime like that, but I don't
wear shorts, long johns sticking out.
well, hey, I mean, it's Alabama, bruh.
I'm not gonna judge. I'm not
You got
gonna
dressed for all the seasons in one day.
That would fly here, man. You could get by with that in Huntsville. I'm telling you, you could definitely get by with wearing shorts, with long john pants on underneath them shorts,
Probably
and
socks and sandals.
And well, no, even better, socks and flip flops, Hoss.
Socks. What about socks and
I've
Crocs?
seen that.
I can't wear Crocs. I would never wear Crocs ever.
If you wear Crocs, you got to wear socks.
Yeah,
Socks or Crocs.
I would never wear Crocs at all.
Especially if you put those little things in them, like they, like on some stores, they sell those things where you can decorate your Crocs and everything.
Oh yeah, through the little holes.
Yeah.
I've seen the mini Crocs on the Crocs.
Yes, I have too.
Lord Jesus. So yeah, that I would be pretty pissed if that was my house and a real estate agent drank out of my milk
Heck
carton.
yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Because back then, milk was like $4 a gallon around here, $4 or $5 a gallon, something like that.
Almost knocking on $6.
Yeah. And I had a friend of my sister's. She was married to a guy in the military, and that he was stationed in Hawaii.
Hey, Rye.
I have to say Hawaii. I can't say Hawaii. It's Hawaii.
Welcome,
What's going on, Rye Wilson? Good to see you.
Hawaii.
Brother. Yeah, Hawaii. It's Hawaii. Anyhow, yeah, Hawaii. That's how my grandma says it, so that's how I say it. It's kind of like she also says Neosporting.
Or Chicago.
I've never heard her say Chicago, so I'm not sure how she says it. But she also says, the gambling place down there, the casino.
The casino.
Yeah, so I pick up a lot of sayings from my grandmother. I love her to death. She's in her 90s, and she's in better shape than I am. But anyhow, y'all want some $5 milk, and then somebody drink it, and then if you live in Hawaii, the milk over there at the time was about $10 a gallon.
Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know if you've ever been to Hawaii. My God, I was saying Canada. I don't know if you've ever been to Canada or not, but they actually sell their milk a little differently.
In bags.
I was in they sell it in bags. I went to the grocery store in Canada, and I went to go in there for a gallon of milk, and they do not have gallons of milk. I'm like, where's the bottles of milk? No, you got to buy the bag. It comes in a regular bag, like a regular plastic bag. You got to cut the corner off it, and you got to pour it into a special milk container that you have to buy. And it's pretty expensive stuff. I'm like,
okay.
They take their milk very, very seriously up there.
Yeah, so the price of milk in 2022 in Canada was $6.53 Canadian dollars for 4 liters.
And so that good little swallow or two he took there cost him almost $17,000.
Yeah.
I hope it was good.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope it was delicious.
I hope it was fresh off the cow teat.
I hope that vitamin D went in and nourished his bones.
I hope it was soured.
And it helped his nails.
Hey, so do y'all remember a little while back when we talked about those deputies in Rankin County, Mississippi, that beat those 2 black guys?
Yeah.
And waterboarded them, sexually assaulted one of them with some kind of sex toy and all kind of other craziness. But there was no footage of it because, of course, they didn't wear their body cams when they went in there to
of course not.
Basically. Oh, and then they shot the one dude in the mouth, through the mouth. They didn't kill him, but yeah, they shot him in the mouth. So that info came out, and we talked about it. Lots of places were talking about it. There is an update on that now. Let's see if we can get that up on the screen here.
Their sentence was exactly what they did to those guys.
No, sadly,
that's a shame. That's a shame.
There was a press conference. Let me see if I can get this to open. I meant to share this one. Now I'm not gonna show this whole thing, of course, because it's gonna be really long. But this is a press conference. This is Brian Bailey, the sheriff of Rankin County. This is what he said recently. Now, these guys, these deputies, pled guilty to these criminal charges that they had pending. Devin Teepee, what's going on? Jorge, what's up? Marcy B, welcome to the stream. But they all pled guilty. There were 5 former deputies. He had terminated some of them back in June when this first came about, and then the other ones had resigned, but before they could get fired. But 5 former deputies pled guilty Thursday, and a 6th former officer from Richland, Mississippi Police Department also pleaded guilty in charges related to the torture of the 2 black men. So here's the press conference from Sheriff Bailey.
130 men and women in this department who report to work every day and perform their duties in accordance with our department standards. Based on today's arrest, 5 former deputies violated all such standards, their training, and my expectations of them. The badge worn by so many has been tarnished by the criminal acts of these few individuals. Based on the facts and their guilty pleas, all of the former deputies lied to me that night of this incident in January. We have cooperated fully with all outside investigating agencies to uncover the truth and bring justice to the victims. We've also sought assistance from outside agencies and consultants to help us in repairing our trust with the community. I truly have tried my best to make Rankin County Sheriff's Office one of the top departments in Mississippi. This incident and the crimes of these individuals has been devastating not only to the 2 victims in this case, but also to the Sheriff's Office and the hundreds of employees that we have here. Ultimately, I believe we all want a safe place to live and raise our family, but we also want to have faith and trust in those that wear the Sheriff's badge. You have my sincere promise that I, along with every employee at the Sheriff's Office, will work nonstop to obtain these goals. And, like I said, I'm going to answer anything that I can.
Sheriff, what is your department doing to prevent these incidents from happening in the future?
Tell you, like I told you at the beginning, they all lied to me that night. They actually, from the and let me tell you this too, is that I didn't learn but some partial truth at the end of June. They lied to me in January. And on the officer involved shooting or in custody death, I have to contact NBI to come in and investigate.
All right. So, these guys, these deputies beat these dudes damn near to death. And they were part of a group that referred to themselves, these deputies, that referred to themselves as the Goon Squad. All right. Now, if you're the sheriff and you've got a group of deputies that refer to themselves as the Goon Squad and you don't know anything about it,
Yeah.
Good problem.
Yeah, you need to be more hands-on instead of being a politician. See, that's the problem is with the sheriff's department. You know, the sheriff in Mississippi, like most places, is an elected position.
That's
So
right.
you have to campaign, you have to, scratch your back, I'll scratch, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours kind of thing. They're politicians, and we know how politicians get. It don't matter what political party you part of, there's corruption across all kind of politics. It's just that way. Yeah, that's right, Rod. They did. They had put a gun in one of those guys' mouth and shot him. You're right. And how they had that can't be the only one. That can't be the only time that's happened. Now the FBI is investigating, of course. They're digging in. They're going to see if they can build any more charges. But
man, I can't imagine that.
Me either. Can you imagine how these guys felt when this is happening? Because who are you going to ask for help? It's the fucking cops doing it to you.
You got nobody at that point.
Yeah.
What's 911 going to do? Send out more of their friends?
Yeah. So the sheriff referred to him as, he said, this is a bunch of criminals that did a home invasion. And you're right. That's basically about what it amounts to. They did a home invasion on these guys. And it was just like some thugs off the street came in and was robbing and trying to kill people. but that, as horrible as it is, I'm glad that it came out and that these two guys are going to get some justice. The federal charging documents say that the officers chose the name the Goon Squad to reflect their willingness to use excessive force and not to report it. So this was a whole group of deputies that didn't give a damn about people's constitutional rights or humanity, right? Because just what's up, Southpaw? Just as a normal human being, you shouldn't treat anybody. You shouldn't beat the shit out of somebody.
You know, it's pretty sad. It's cops like this that give every other cop out there a bad name who's trying to do an upstanding job for their community.
Right.
And
exactly.
It really takes away hearing the good things about what police officers can do.
I know. And unfortunately you hear a lot of bad news. The bad news makes the news first. And but this is one of those this is the kind of stuff though, where, body cameras are important, Ring doorbell cameras at your house, cameras in your house, all that kind of shit. All that's important. You need to always be filming interactions with law enforcement because of things like this. Not because you're out to get somebody or out to prove cops are horrible, because there's a lot of damn good cops, a lot. But the only way you can prove some things is with video. There was no video of any of this. None. Now, if somebody came in my house and did something like that, I've got cameras at my door. I've got cameras on my driveway. I've got a camera in my living room. I've got a camera upstairs. I mean, we've got cameras that are recording and saving data to the cloud, so it can't even be destroyed.
You got a bunch of Ring doorbells and stuff too?
No, I have. It's not Ring. No, mine is through Vivint, but I have a doorbell camera on the app on my phone. I can actually pull up and look at my cameras from my phone. I can answer my doorbell from my phone. I can open and close my garage, lock and unlock my door, arm and disarm my alarm. I can set off a panic.
Damn, dude, you got the hookup over there.
Well, that's because just a few months after we moved into this house, we got broke into and didn't have an alarm system. So I was determined that shit wasn't going to happen again.
Well, Alex has a lot of friends,
Yeah, I make lots of friends out there. When you run around with the camera filming stuff, you got to be prepared to piss some people off, even though you don't mean to. And then, I mean, I'm outspoken. Y'all know I'm outspoken. I'm going to say something that's going to piss somebody off, and I just need to make sure I got cameras around my shit. But that also means I got to be real careful what me and the wife do in the living room where that camera's at.
Hello.
No skivvies.
No, Stacy, sorry, that does not work. I cannot order pizza and pay your taxes with my doorbell. I definitely cannot pay your taxes. I barely can pay my own taxes, man. But anyway, so he says he's going to fix it. The sheriff says he's going to fix it. He's elected. He says he's not going to resign. He's going to stay there, and he's going to make sure he cleans up that department. I really hope he does. I mean, I really and truly, sincerely hope that he had no freaking clue and that he's going to clean this up and this isn't going to happen again, because these guys could have died. And I mean, one of them is permanently disfigured and injured, and God only knows the post-traumatic stress disorder stuff that they've got to deal with now, Steffi, I'm sorry I didn't see your chat earlier. She said, and they went to bed every night feeling just fine with themselves. That's right. And that's what's so bad. That's what's so bad is that, law enforcement is out there to catch people like this, to catch people that come into people's house and do things like this. And then they made their own little goon squad and did it to somebody themselves. It's just so far backwards from what we expect. So I wanted to do a little poking around after I saw that, and I was like, I wonder if there's any follow up on their Facebook page. Well, they have deactivated any commenting on their Facebook page.
Go figure.
right? Because, here's one from here: racist hiding content. How white Mississippi is that? You've got the Rankin County Sheriff's Department's a joke. They should be shut down. Sheriff Bailey should be arrested for complicity. It's people redressing grievances to their government, which we have every right to do under the First Amendment.
And they don't want you to say nothing.
Yeah, but they basically shut off all comments on their Facebook page. But that's not even the best part. Hold on. Because not only did the Goon Squad commit multiple felonies against these guys and then plead guilty to it, but even the Sheriff's Department media handler or media specialist or whoever, even they have committed a felony, and I don't think anybody's noticed it yet, but I noticed it. You want to see what I'm talking about? You see this?
Yeah.
You see that watermark right there?
Yeah.
This is a copyrighted image that they're using without authorization.
It sure is.
I can't see the watermark though.
It says Dreams Time.
Yep.
Dreams Time. It is a stolen image. Shame on you. Shame on you. I might ought to call him and tell him that. I'm not going to do it while I'm on the live stream though. Dragon Man Assassin, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, their cover page, while beautiful, and I do love the eagle with the American flag, they should have paid the royalty fees to use this. And have not. So there's that. Y'all want to I want to jump over to what our main title story is here. So there's this kid in Georgia who's going around in his neighborhood from house to house, and he's asking folks, "What's up, Keyson?" He's asking folks if he can, weed their flower bed, cut the grass, wash the cars, whatever, anything, like that, because he's trying to earn some money.
Wow.
And
you don't see that much anymore.
No, unfortunately. So here's a kid that's trying to get something for himself, and work to do it, not just go shoplift. Like, we see shoplifting is huge now. But this kid is actually trying to buy his own stuff, Sideways. What's up, brother? Good to see you. So anyway, some Karen or Darren, I don't know. It doesn't really go into detail as to who calls, but somebody called the cops because he was going around the neighborhood trying to make money. He wasn't begging for money. He was trying to make money. Well, anyway.
They probably called the cops because they thought he was soliciting.
Well, and there's a lot of neighborhoods I go into when I'm out serving papers that have these signs at the front that say no soliciting. And, some of the doors will say no soliciting. There's a no soliciting sign on my front door also, so don't come solicit here. But one of my favorite things is when I knock on somebody's door, ring somebody's doorbell, and they're like, "No soliciting." I'm like, "Oh no, I'm not soliciting. I got a summons to serve on you from the court. If you want to come open the door, I ain't selling nothing, honey. You wish I was selling something. Hell no, I got some court papers for you.
I'm bringing something to you, honey, free of charge."
That's right.
Selling something would be a step up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I feel the same way, Dragon Man. People tie up the cops on such nitpicky bullshit stuff when they've got really more important things to worry about. Dragon Man did the same thing when they were a kid. I did the same thing. I cut grass for people, and I would go. I lived out in the country, so the jobs I had to do were a little bit rougher than what you have to do in a neighborhood sometimes. But I would go to this one dude that had a bunch of cows, and he would pay me to help him load hay in his barn and unload hay and get it out there to the cows and stuff like that. About $5 or $10 for a day's worth of work. That was horrible money, but it was my money. I was 12 years old and I made some money. So
that's a soda pop and a pack of gum right there.
Yeah. Well, way back when I was 12 years old, I probably could have got a steak dinner for that $10. I don't know. But anyhow, so this officer here, and his name is Officer Colleran. Look who made it. Look who's here. It's Stacy Sykes.
Yo.
Yeah.
Good to see you, brother.
What up,
Yeah,
brother?
I made it, I guess. Yeah.
Man, even the lighting is better in your new place.
Oh yeah, dude, it's so much better.
Jeez.
There's like LEDs, or not LEDs, but fluorescence.
And a ceiling
got a-
fan and
and I got a-
everything.
Oh man, I am living. I am
You have
living.
air conditioner in the
La Vida.
window too.
Yeah. That's actually up there, but
Oh my God, you actually do?
Oh man.
That's awesome, dude.
Man.
I am living La Vida luxurious here.
Hell yeah.
Welcome, Ace. Welcome to live stream.
What's up, Ace? Good to see you, brother. So anyway, this officer, and are you familiar with where this is, Jamie? This is in Georgia. It's in Hateville.
Yeah, it's up near around Atlanta.
Okay.
Fulton County. It's Fulton County, so it's up around
Did you
Atlanta
say-
suburbs.
Did you say Hateville?
Hateville, Georgia.
That's where Jeff Foxworthy's from.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Well, you might be a redneck if. Oh, hey, look who's in the chat, everybody. AJOT, American Justice of Texas. Hey, I heard something about you. I heard something about you and Toe for Life. Congratulations on y'all's new baby. American Justice of Texas just had a baby. Baby
nice.
girl. Yes. Haven't seen any pictures yet. I'm sure they'll put something up on their channels and stuff when they feel comfortable sharing. But yes, congratulations on the baby.
Yes.
Baby girl, baby Justice. They named her Justice, which is a beautiful name. I've got a niece named Justice. No, second cousin. It's my cousin's daughter, so it's my second cousin. All right. Anyway, so Officer Colleran shows up. I digress, and I got brisket to eat down there. We got to get back. Y'all get me back on this damn track here when I get off. Officer Colleran shows up. Of course, he has to show up. He has to talk to the kid. He has to find out what's happening. Kid tells him, "Hey, I'm trying to earn some money. I'm, offering to do work for people and make some money so that I can buy myself a PlayStation 5. That's what he's trying to save up for. And so they didn't haul him in,
Thank God.
or anything like that. Thank God. Yeah. But
If
let
they
me
would have
just
done that. That would have been horrible.
Oh no, this has been a whole different kind of discussion.
Yeah.
So let's see what happened. Here's what happens when the cop comes back around to talk to this little boy. Now, unfortunately, that's all the video clip we get.
Oh, you got to be kidding.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
That's it. That's all you get.
That is it.
Aw.
I'm going dark for a minute.
I have looked all over the place trying to find more video of this, and I couldn't find any. Right? Let's see. Here's their website. I dug around. I could not find anything else with any longer video, sadly. But this officer went back, talked to some other officers about what he found out, and they decided to buy this kid a PlayStation 5.
It's awesome.
And they're not cheap. What's the PlayStation 5 right now? Close to at least $400, right?
I thought it was around 5 or 6. Yeah.
$500 or $600.
Yeah.
Good God. Don Fiender, what's up? Good to see you. Stu Dorman, welcome. There's Toe for Life, the new daddy. Congratulations there, Toe. I was just commenting that y'all had a new baby. Thomas Johnson said it's about $600. Yeah, so $600, and depending on where they are, police officers in Huntsville get paid pretty decent. Not what they're worth. Police officers need to get paid a lot, but so I don't know how big a town this is, but
Hateville's not a very big town. My dad lives about I'm not. I'd share the screen, but I have my dad's address in. My dad lives like 6 minutes from this town.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hey, they not only bought the PlayStation, they also gave him a gift card to cover the initial membership, allowing him to download games and all to start playing.
Oh
games
yeah. What do they call that?
PlayStation Now. No, PlayStation Now.
Yeah. It used to be the PlayStation Store or something like that, but I think they got something kind of like the Xbox Live thing or whatever they had. What are you mad about, Stacy? Huh?
I just got back and they're like, we have someone landing at the airport at 11 o'clock and no one else is answering the phone. No one else is answering the phone. So can you go get them? Like I'm allowed to say no.
Oh yeah.
No.
Lord, yeah.
See what happens.
Hey Toe, have y'all shared any pictures of the new baby yet? I'm not in your Discord, which by the way, please send me a DM and link me to your Discord if you don't mind. I've been trying to find it. But I would love to see baby Justice. I'm sure she is just beautiful. All right, so awesome story here. You know, we always talk about negative law enforcement stuff, so I really wanted to share this one because $600 for some cops to put together and buy a kid a PlayStation 5 is a pretty significant amount of money. Lewis, what's going on? What's up? Welcome to the stream. So that was the main story I wanted to cover. Now there's something else that I wanted to get to, and then we're probably gonna have a shorter show tonight. Yes, sir.
For reference, for anyone that's not familiar with that area, Hapeville is literally like 3 seconds from the airport. From Atlanta Airport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Okay, well, so I've probably been close to there, and I hate the Atlanta Airport.
There is a Schlotsky's, so it's not that bad.
No, okay. Schlotsky's always sounded kind of kinky to me. I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to go eat there or not.
It's a sandwich place.
I know. All right, so this comes from 11 Alive. This is actually about a month old is when this was posted. The date up here is July the 1st, 2023. And this is also from Georgia. Does it say where? It's Candler County.
Chandler County?
Candler County. Where is that? Whereabouts is that?
I'm about to be looking. Hold on.
I want to say that's southeast Georgia.
All right.
We've been good there, Lewis. We've been good. Thank you for coming back. Gang to you too.
Yeah. It's just west of Savannah, in between Savannah and Macon on 16.
It's about an hour and a half southeast of me.
Okay. What's your address for reference where everyone can hear it?
It's 123. Get fucked.
Oh God, there you go. Well, yeah, whenever y'all put pics out there, whatever, I wouldn't mind seeing what the baby looks like. No offense there, brother, but I hope she looks like AJot. You.
I'm not gonna lie. People that post pictures of their babies right after they're born are brave, because like when my daughter was first born, I was like, I don't know if this is a cute baby. Like, do I post pictures or not?
Well, when babies are first born, they're swollen a little bit because I mean they've been through a pretty traumatic event coming out the birth canal and everything.
I am full transparency, and I'm going to sound like a terrible father. When my son was born, he got stuck. That's all I'll say. I don't want to go into too much detail, but he got stuck, so they had to do a C-section. When he came out, he had the cone head.
Oh yeah.
And I looked at the nurse. I was like, "Is that permanent, or like is that going to go away?" Or and she was like, "It'll go away." I was like, "Okay, cool."
Well, that was your first child.
No, that was my second child.
Oh, it was your second child. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, either way, if your kid has a cone head, it's okay to ask if it's permanent or not.
Yeah, but I was like, what's the trade-in value if this?
Can we shave some? Can we shave some of that down a little bit? Y'all got like some sandpaper back there or something? What can we do about that?
You got a lemon law on these things in the state of Alabama?
Well, and that's the thing. It's Alabama, so he probably had to ask to make sure, because coneheads are kind of normal here too.
Mm-hmm.
I can say that because I'm a transplant in Alabama. I'm not from here.
Neither
I'm
am
not
I.
from here. I just ended up here. All right, so this is a deputy sheriff that's showing up to a car accident scene, and well, let's just show you what happens.
Mm-hmm.
There's a car in there? Okay, there's a car. It's gonna be the woods.
Oh, you can hear the "let's fucking do this" in his voice.
Yep.
I guarantee it's full of briars.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm surprised that engine didn't blow already right here.
Yeah.
Get out! Get out! Get out of the car!
So normally, I think officers bust out the rear window and then try to reach in, but this one, is busting out the glass right there on the driver. So you know,
What I found funny is that you didn't try the handle.
no,
It's probably hot.
Well, it's not that. It's probably, he probably knew it's auto locked and it's still in gear, so the doors are probably still locked.
Yeah.
I can't share this picture with y'all because they haven't shared any public. But I just saw a picture of baby Justice. She's beautiful.
All right, cool.
Also.
Yep, she's beautiful. Sorry, you don't get to see. Maybe one day. ATL Transparency News says they treat everything like it's the end of the world. Well, I mean, hey,
car on fire, kind of.
Sometimes it is the end of the world.
Get out! It's on fire! Get out!
Wait, did you see how the closed caption says it's on fire? Did you see how they did that? It's on fire.
It's on fire. It's on fire.
It's on fire.
I mean, it's Georgia. It's Georgia.
It's on fire! Get out!
It's on fire.
Come on, take your seatbelt off. Take your seatbelt off.
Are there deputies on
Take your
the
seatbelt off.
vehicle that's on fire?
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Take your seatbelt off. Come on.
Is that a lawful
Tired.
order?
Come on.
Yeah.
Take your seatbelt off.
Can you give us an
Oh, is he? I think he's trying to cut her seatbelt.
Hey, look at that.
It's on fire now.
Give me a hand.
It's on fire now.
It's on
Definitely
fire.
Get out of the car. Come on.
I don't understand why they blurred it there.
Hey, is there anybody else in the car? Is there anybody else in the car? Hey, is there anybody else in the car? Is there anybody in the car? Where? Is there somebody in the car? Who?
I
Ma'am.
can't speak English very well.
Yeah, I think there's a language barrier here. And he's thinking she's trying to say that there's somebody else in the car.
You could just look.
Well, I mean, it's smoking.
Yeah, there's smoking shit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fur.
Yeah,
Fur.
Yeah, he's got to get
Fur.
through the fur first.
So it's much easier to see through black smoke than it is that gray smoke.
Well, and then you know how windows are a little tinted now in
Where,
vehicles
in the
too
back
on the
seat or
back.
front? Ma'am.
Oh yeah, don't lose them shades there, brother.
That's department issue.
You might need that.
Department issued shades.
Ma'am, is there anybody in the car? No.
No, that ain't the good mirrored ones. That's not department issue, probably.
Not that Eric
I think-
blesses.
I think the Oakleys are the department issued ones.
Do they have to pay for those busted windows?
No.
I wouldn't say
Insurance
so.
takes care
Oh,
of that. Besides,
I'm sure this car's done anyway.
It's on
yeah,
fire.
probably.
Yeah,
It's on fire.
it's been on
It's
fire.
fire.
That's right, it's been on fire. Oh my goodness.
Anything done as a recovery, has contributed to the accident.
Yeah. So I'm the same with you there, ATL Transparency. I wouldn't have taken the time to. Well, I mean, it's okay to ask, but I wouldn't have been standing there like, "Is there anybody in the car? Is there anybody in the car?" I'd have been
I
like,
would have just looked. Yeah.
"Yeah, I'd have took out that back glass and figured it out my damn self." But it's just one of them things.
Hi,
Watch out, watch out. I don't think there's anybody else in it.
I think it's smoking pretty good. Holy cow.
It could be worse if this was state troopers.
EMS, any medical?
Yes, send EMS and fire. 1018.
It's a fur.
I told you it was on fire. Why would you need to know if I want fire?
There's nobody else.
I know that is kind of crazy. It's like, oh, do you need fire and EMS? It's like,
Nah.
of course not. It's a fucking traffic accident with the vehicle on fire. We don't need any help out here.
You can 1022 my guy. That's hell. I'll tow it out my own
Yeah,
self.
we're good. I got this shit.
Yeah, I just man. And what kills me is if this was state troopers would have been like, not my job.
Well, you got to realize where it's at. Meta down there in Meta, Georgia, is like halfway between Macon and Savannah.
Oh
And
yeah, no.
I-16, definite backwoods.
Yeah, he lives in
Even
like
backwoods than me.
yeah, he lives in my door's unlocked, and you know where the fridge is, county.
Yes.
Fire
Yes.
EMS, 1018.
There's nobody else in the car.
Well, she's dazed and confused right now too.
Throw her away from this car. Come on. Get up.
Got burn her by ass.
Is she being detained?
Oh.
Excuse me, officer. Am I being detained?
Am I free to go?
Am I being detained or am I free to go?
Colonel, Indiana.
I'm not giving you my ID unless I'm under arrest.
What crime
What's
have
up,
I been
Colonel Indiana Long
committed?
Dutch? Good to see you, brother. So now something else I want everybody to notice here too is, did you see how many bystanders were there to try to help?
Yeah, and the sergeant not yelling at him for helping.
Yeah, how nice was that?
I've got a story about that.
Tell me your story.
I want to say it was actually January of 2017. Do you remember when Alabama froze over?
We're going back in time. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, I remember.
Okay. Anyway. We had every tow truck from our company out on the road that day, and on our way back from like in between Hueytown and Tuscaloosa, or Bessemer and Tuscaloosa, I'm looking off in the distance and I see headlights, taillights, headlights, taillights, headlights, taillights. I'm like, oh shit, that car just wrecked up there. So I'm in like I think it's like a 20-ton tow truck. So a heavy duty wrecker. So I flipped the lights on and I parked diagonally in front of these two cars that had just wrecked. And the fucking state troopers get there and they yell at me for like blocking off. I'm in this huge tow truck and they yell at me for blocking off traffic.
Oh yeah.
Like I've got flashing lights all over this thing, so people are slowing down. And keep in mind, this is I don't know if you're familiar with I-20 through Bessemer.
Yep.
There's two bridges consecutively as you go over 18th, 19th Street. That's where it was, and that bridge is a curve, and it was frozen. So people were slowing down because they saw my lights. They're slowing down, and I got yelled at for like blocking off traffic.
By troopers.
Well, yeah, that because that was Aaliyah, bro. You don't fuck with Aaliyah.
Oh, Bessemer PD, they were cool about it. They like bought me a dinner, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
So one of my very early live streams, when I used to actually get up and have the time to get out and do some live streams out.
You mean back when you cared?
Back when I first started this channel, and I actually got out and did shit in the evenings. Anyway, one of my very first ones, there was a traffic accident over across Chapman Mountain, and it was off down in a little road. What's that town right across over there, Stacy? It wasn't
up where you live. Probably Bumfuck.
Yeah, that basically Egypt. So anyway, we were on. It was this 2-lane road through it was a couple of neighborhoods on each side of it. Anyway, there was a one vehicle accident. They ran off in the ditch and hit some trash. Is how the call went out, that they had a traffic accident involving a vehicle and trash. So I had to go see what this was. So Adam was riding with me. We went out there. We parked in a neighborhood just down from it a little bit, and we across the street on the opposite side of where this accident was. And we walked up, and I'm looking directly across the road at the traffic accident. We're not on the side where the thing was, and this trooper starts hollering, "You're not supposed to be within 500 feet of my accident scene." And I'm like, "What law is that, sir? Because there's not one, and I'm across the street on private property. I'm across the street and across the ditch, leaning against a light pole. I'm nowhere near your crash scene, sir." "What's up, Doolin? Good to see you." But anyway, that was one of my very first interactions with Aaliyah. They absolutely love freaking cameras. If you want to make somebody's day, if you see a state trooper in Alabama, record them. They love it. They absolutely love it. They love
I'll
it.
be sure to do that the next time I'm in Alabama.
Your results may vary.
Yeah, results may vary. We are not responsible for any loss or injury you may incur.
No jewelry.
Yes. Lewis, I did hear about that. And I think we're probably going to cover that some next week. I wanted to wait. There's a little bit more info that I'm waiting to get on that. It's but yeah, that was a horrible story. I want to do those again, Don, but it's really freaking hard solo to drive, keep up with the chat, keep up with what's going on, keep up with GPS, get where I'm trying to go. It's easier for me to live stream in Athens because it's a smaller area and the cops are actually nice.
Hey, I've got 2 weeks of leave after race school. I'll come be your.
Yeah, when you come down here, you come help me, or just be the camera dude. Help me with the camera. It's a lot of shit to get in and out and all that mess. So
Here, hand this. Hold the thing that they're going to want to arrest us for.
Yeah. Well, I mean, but not in Athens. They're cool in Athens. We wouldn't have.
And it's summertime too. It's hot as hell already. So
it is, and I mean.
Oh, I got to spend 19 weeks in Chicago, so it's going to be wintertime by the time I get done. So.
Ugh, gross.
I'm sorry.
19 weeks in Chicago. Lord have mercy. We'll pray for you there.
You'll see plenty of people in shorts in that time. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Not Stacy.
If you're smart enough, do not wear shorts in like -5-degree weather. That's all I'm saying.
What's up, Michael Tingley? I have a feeling that Stacy has like the whitest white guy legs ever.
Oh, I've got the pearly whites. I was in the sauna after I got out of the gym today. I was looking down. I was like, man, my arms are kind of tanned.
Yeah.
And I looked down and my legs were like, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Yes, Lord. Yeah, Marcy B says we're friendly in Athens. Yeah, they are. Now, I mean, I've got a couple. There's been a couple of civilians that didn't like the fact that I had a camera out. I had one dude tell me I was a cocksucker one time, and that probably just got us demonetized over here. Sorry about that.
Oh no!
I don't think that's a word we can say.
How are they going to take nothing from nothing?
I know exactly. Yeah, they're going to take all this ad revenue we make over here. Lord have mercy, Jesus. But yeah, I was trying. Somebody had broken into some old abandoned school in Athens, and I was just recording. What was going on, and the dude didn't like the fact that I was recording his private property, and I'm like, I ain't on private property though. I'm on the road.
Well, with a little Prozac and a lot of counseling, he'll get the fuck over it.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be okay with it. But anyhow, that's the only stories I really wanted to get to tonight. We did plan on trying to keep this one to an hour tonight because of other events and stuff. But anybody
brisket.
got what's that?
That brisket to be eaten.
That's right. I got a brisket down there with my name on it.
The other events are Onyx being a fat ass.
And that's right. I am a fat ass. And then Steve's going to Mel's Diner.
I'm going to see Omar.
What's the name? You don't remember the name of that place, do you?
What, the place that I go to?
The diner. Yeah, the diner. Is it just called the Diner?
No, it's called Happy Days.
Happy Day. Oh, that's even better. Look at that. Happy Days Diner. Yes, indeed.
That's
right. Rice said, I can't gonna say that. You can read what Rice said down there. But anyway, yes, like Rice said, if you hadn't hit that like button, do hit it. We're keeping this show short for you tonight, so you can go get you some cold beer and meet a new girlfriend or boyfriend or or whatever, whatever you need to go meet. Before we get out of here, Jamie, you got any closing comments, statements, or anything?
I'm just happy to see Georgia, making the news in the good light now.
Yeah, I know. we shit on Colorado so much. I figured we'll give Georgia a break.
They deserve it.
Yeah.
Oh boy, yeah, that was awesome. The officers buying that PlayStation for that young boy.
It was.
That was really good. I really wish that had been longer than a 10-second video. You know, it's and hats off to that kid, man, trying to do something for himself. You know, that's the kind of folks that deserve a reward like that. You know, because he looked young.
Kid should have went to base. They're only like $479 on military bases.
Yeah, well, there's a whole lot of other shit that comes along with getting that military discount, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Steve. Steve, any closing comments, everybody?
I want to see more highlights on cops doing good.
Yeah, me too.
It's really hard to find.
Yeah, it's really easy to find the bad shit.
Yeah. Now the thing is, I know a few cops where I live that are pretty good, upstanding folks, but I don't know if I could ever get anything good out of anything that, you know, if I go to like police station, hey, you got any video of cops doing good stuff? I don't know if I could get any of that.
I mean, sadly, it doesn't sell.
Yeah.
Good news doesn't sell.
But it's nice to highlight the good things that law enforcement does.
It is.
Yeah, I am so tired of turning on the news and hearing bad stuff on TV. I'm tired of it.
And I'm with you, Steve, because I think that the bad needs to be publicized and police departments need to be transparent and people need to see and they need to be held accountable. But at the same time, if we're gonna show and talk about the bad, let's show and talk about the good.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
Stacia's like, I don't like it, but it's important, you know. I mean, because essentially what's happening is all the press time is going to the bad cops, and these good cops are out there getting cussed at and flipped off and everything else because nobody realizes that they're really trying to do the right thing and do it right.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of officers out there that I've come into contact with that I didn't have my camera on. There's no recording of anything, but our interaction was great. They had no problem with me coming in to film or move around or whatever. But because I wasn't recording, I can't even highlight them, right? But I sure got video of old fat ass down there at the Limestone County courthouse that didn't like me out there.
So I want to follow up again real quick. The first case we looked over with those cops messing with those two guys. What was their sentence? Did you find that out?
Yes, let me see. Well, I don't think they've been sentenced yet. They pled guilty on Thursday. Let me see. I don't know if there was a plea bargain. Let's see. I'm trying to see what the exact charges were. So, all right. So the charges include conspiracy against rights, deprivation of rights under color of law, conspiracy to obstruct justice, and obstruction of justice. That's federal court records there. These were the federal charges. Former Rankin County Sheriff's Department Deputy Hunter Elward faces the most serious of charges, discharge of a firearm during a crime of violence. Court documents name the other officers charged as Brett McAlpin, Jeffrey Middleton, Christian Dedman, Daniel Opdyke, and Joshua Hartfield. And then there's also some state charges that they're also expected to plead guilty to on August the 14th as part of a plea deal. Each of the officers are charged with conspiracy to commit obstruction of justice, according to the release from the Mississippi Attorney General's office. Dedman is also charged with home invasion, and Elward is charged with home invasion and aggravated assault.
Very nice.
McAlpin, Middleton, Opdyke, and Hartfield each face an additional charge of first degree obstruction of justice. So there's a lot of charges on these guys.
I hope they don't let up on none of them. They need to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, as far as I'm concerned, because they violated these guys' rights. Big time. Big time.
Terrence Miller, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Your son is an officer at the University of Alabama. Is that University of Alabama Huntsville or down in Tuscaloosa? And by the way, thank you to your son for his service to the community. It is definitely a calling that that takes some serious thought nowadays with the way cops are treated out there.
Mm-hmm.
Stacy, thoughts before we head out?
I wasn't here long enough.
I know. They made him work, y'all. They made him work.
I hate it here.
Yeah,
I hate it here.
They was making him work.
And then when I get a new job, I got to sign a whole new contract. Like, I'm like, yeah, I'm almost halfway through. And they're like, psych, bitch, got you.
You're starting over. Yeah. The joys of the military, right? Terrence.
I would just like to say, full transparency, that I enjoy my job.
Well, yeah. I'm glad you like your job. We pay taxes to help with. Actually, no, I'm lying. I haven't paid federal taxes this year. Sorry, IRS. It is coming.
Thanks for all this cool shit you guys bought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is coming. Yeah, it was actually a total of 6 cops, Indiana. Yeah. It was a total of 6 cops, 5 sheriff's deputies and 1 city cop. But yep, that's the same ones we talked about a couple of weeks ago. They're all pleading guilty to federal and state charges.
Great.
That was brought on. So that's good. I hope they serve some serious time. But
I think that's a story we should probably stay up on.
Yeah, I do want to see. They're expected to plead guilty on August the 14th, and so I'm anxious to see how that works out. What was that you just posted, Jamie?
This is my hometown right here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll have some shit to talk about.
Yeah, this is
next
actually
week.
the town where I live at. So,
yeah. All right, Megan. Thoughts before we head out, ma'am?
Yeah.
I don't want to open that link because I'm gonna get sidetracked and my brisket's gonna get cold.
Yeah.
I'll keep it short because I know you want your.
Oh no,
brisket.
you do your thing, ma'am. You go ahead.
Oh no, I just the kid trying to help out and mow grass and weed and stuff like that. Good for that kid. We definitely need more of that and definitely deserved that. That first story, yeah, I just hope that we can get a little bit more insight into what happens there and if they're charged and whatnot. Because they definitely deserve to be charged for all that. But other than that, that's pretty much all my thoughts.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I wish a kid come around here asking me would I give him some cash to pull the weeds out of my damn flower beds and shit. I'd be like, yeah, Slash, here's $1. Here's $1.75. Go to town.
My dad's got a garden. Him and his girlfriend would love it. They'd be like, shit, yeah.
Kids don't want to work anymore, man.
No, they don't.
Now, luckily, my kids work. They
hear me out. Little dude's got a PS5 now, so I don't know how much work he's gonna be doing. But
well, hey, but you know what's cool though is the officer is a fella gamer. He likes to play games too. So he was like, this kid's working his butt off, try to buy this thing. We're gonna get together and take care of him. So
and they're gonna play games now with them.
All right, well, Onyx needs to get to his brisket.
So Indiana's asking, did I follow Taylor Shabusiness? I don't know who that is, so I think not. So look in the description, Indiana, and I have an email address to submit video links and stuff to. Send me a link to a video or whatever I need to look at, and I'll sure take a peek at it. We sure will. We like to have some stories, and I'll try not to have any brisket planned for next week. I just got started late on it this time, y'all. But unfortunately, there's it's harder to find the good news. We did want to bring some good news to you today, but we did need to do that follow up now that some stuff had come about with those deputies in Mississippi. So I hope that the good news helped balance out some of the shitty stuff for you, and we're gonna be hanging out. It's time for brisket on a biscuit. Oh, you've heard of Elf on the Shelf? Well, now it's time for brisket on a biscuit. I don't know, man. I don't know how I'm going to eat it this time. I think we're going to do brisket and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Life hack.
Oh.
Life hack. Life hack. Hear me out with your mouth.
Oh, yeah. I probably will eat it with my mouth. I've tried eating it with other openings before, and it didn't work out quite right. Come on, Stacy. Stacy's such a smart ass. You know, are you originally from Alabama? Where are you originally from? What state? Just tell me what state. Hold on. Y'all don't make me.
I had water in my mouth, you dick.
What state you originally from?
Originally, I'm from Columbus, Georgia. I'm from right outside Fort Benning.
Okay. All right. I got you.
Good old Georgia boys. Georgia smart ass.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's that Southern smart assness, because there's a lot of that in this room right now.
Yeah.
There's at least 3 of us with that in this room right now.
Apparently,
we're all in this quadrant right here.
Apparently, I don't think before I speak or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's not a requirement in the South.
No.
That's not a requirement down here. Anyway, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you to Jamie and Steve and Stacy and Megan for hanging out with us. I'm going to go eat, and then I'm going to post pictures about it and tell y'all about it. I'll send y'all DMs, Jamie, Steve, Stacy, and Megan. And nah, I'm just kidding. I ain't going to do that.
They go to food chat.
Just cut off a section of it and send it to me.
Go ahead. Send me a picture of a brisket. The next time I am dining at like David Burke's, I'm gonna send you a picture of my dry-aged fucking.
Oh, wait, hold on. That reminds me. You were talking about. Yeah, you got me thinking about food again. So you were talking about the Dave's hot chicken, right?
Yeah.
So have you ever eaten at a Slim Chickens around here? All right, but there's this little.
I've been to the only hot chicken places I've been in the South is Hattie B's and Princess.
Okay, but this is not a hot chicken place. They do chicken strips, and they make their own kettle fried potato chips and stuff like that. Well, anyhow, they now have added a Nashville hot chicken sandwich, and I need to go try it. I really need to go try it. So Slim Chickens, if you're watching and you want to sponsor the channel, I will film myself devouring your food at least once if it's good. Yeah. But anyway, I haven't tried it yet. I didn't know if you happen to have tried it or not. So,
no, I've never heard of it.
Cool. I'm gonna have to go check it out. Then I'll tell you all about it. All right, y'all. Peace and love. We're getting the heck up out of here, and we will see y'all next week. God willing, in the creek. How did I say it last time?
God willing, and the creek don't rise.
No, I know that. I know what it is, but I said it a funny way last time, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was Queek. Queek with a W. Yep. Anyway, God willing, and the creek don't rise. We'll be right back here same time next week, and hopefully we'll have some good news for you then too. If not, there's plenty of bad news we'll bring to you. Either way, peace out, everybody. Y'all have a great one, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.
Well,
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I'll make mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.